Do you want to know how you can create a six-figure online income with zero investment? Then this video is for you. My name's Michael and I made a living online for years, and I have also helped many other people make both a side income and also start a real online business. And a lot of people have asked me if there is a way to start an online business where you potentially can grow it to earning thousands of dollars per month without any upfront investment. And there is actually a way to potentially do this. And in this video here, I will explain the exact steps you need to take if this is something you're interested in. So first of all, I just want to make one thing clear. If you want to start a real online business that potentially can generate hundreds or even thousands of dollars of income per day, then of course, usually there would be some kind of investment or cost to start a business. The great thing about doing it online, if you choose the right method, is that it can be done extremely cheap compared to, for example, starting an offline business where you would have to maybe spend $50,000 before you could even open the doors or something like that. But online, it is just so much cheaper because the only thing you really need is to spend a bit of money on a few tools and potentially also some training if you are brand new. But there is a way where you can actually bypass this so you don't have to put any money into it yourself. And that's what I will explain here. But let's just talk about which method I would actually recommend to use to build a full-time income and how you could then start doing that without putting any of your own money into it. So the cheapest and best way to start a real online business as a beginner is, in my experience and opinion, affiliate marketing. And I have worked online for years, and it is affiliate marketing that has allowed me to now work completely on my own terms, work where I want to, spend time with my family when I want to, travel when I want to. So it definitely can give really great results and a lot of freedom. And as mentioned, to start an online business, including affiliate marketing, there will be some different small costs, but you can actually get this covered very easily, as I've explained here. But you can of course bypass quite a lot of extra hard work that would be necessary if you don't have anything to put into. But if you have something to invest and just want to jump straight into it, then that is of course faster. But if you don't have anything to invest at all, then there is a way around it, as I'll explain. Because then what you could do is that you can use free online earning methods, and I have tested hundreds of these, and then you can very easily earn what you would need to fund the tools and the training to start a real online business. So let's explain a little bit more about that process, and then I will show you some exact examples of how you can do this. So the process would be to start a cost-effective affiliate business that potentially can grow into an income of hundreds or even thousands of dollars per day. And the most cost-effective way that I have found to do this, that would be around $1.60 per day. That is as low as it can go. And that would include all the tools and all the trainings, all the support, everything you would need. This is actually how I started myself. That's all I actually spent the first year to build the foundation and start earning great money. And earning this little extra per day with free online earning methods, it's easy no matter where you live. So if you think about it like that and use the right method to learn affiliate marketing, to get all the tools, it's only $1.60 per day. And then you just use the free earning methods to earn that, and then you got that covered. And then you can just earn that on the side and focus the rest of your time on building your online business, because it's of course important that you keep focusing on actually learning and implementing and building the foundation for the affiliate marketing business. Because if you don't take action, then of course you won't see results. So if your goal is to build a real online business, then just do the small task until you've earned enough to cover the cost, and then focus the rest of your time on building the business. But let me show you some exact examples of how you could easily earn this little extra money on the side every day to cover the cost of starting a real online business. So one really easy way to earn a little bit of extra money every day is by taking paid surveys. There are a lot of options like that. Just one example is Pawns. You can also use something like Prime Opinion or Hey Piggy. There are a lot of great options. I do have a list on my website of the best survey sites in the different countries, because the best opportunities for you really depends on the country you live in. So I have that list. I'll leave a link to this below. You can go there, check that out. Survey sites is something you can use to start earning right away. In some countries you will easily be able to earn $5-10 per day even by taking paid service. In other countries it might be hard to earn $1 or $2 per day by taking paid service, but then there are also other options that I will show you potentially can use. Another way to potentially earn some extra money on the side is by doing user tests. And this is where you basically just get a test where you have to share your opinion and your thoughts about a certain task when it comes to a website, an app. And in many cases, you will actually record your screen while you record your voice also. And the thing is about tests like this, it can be very fun to participate in. And often you will get maybe $10-20 for a test that lasts anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes. So if you just get one of these once in a while, you can see it can very quickly cover the cost of actually starting and running an online business until you get that going. And the thing is just you need to be aware that many user sites, they have limited options, so it's a good idea to sign up for several sites. I do have a list on my website of the best user testing sites, so I'll leave a link to that below. You can go there, you can check that out, sign up for several sites. Some countries that will take a lot of patience, you just have to wait, but once in a while you'll get an invitation and then you will earn some nice extra money on the side. Another way to earn some extra money can be by doing paid offers. It can be on a Get Paid To site like FreeCash or PriceRebel. That's just two of the popular Get Paid To site that I've seen great results with, where you can find free trials you can sign up for. You can get paid to play games. You can also find paid service here. And if you choose the right options, you can easily earn some extra money on the side every single day. And both of those platforms are available in all countries. I do have a list of my top recommended Get Paid To sites on my website. I will also leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. But let's talk about one more option before I will then explain how you can put all this together. The last option I want to talk about is by doing microtasks, and one of the best platforms that I have come across for this is Timebox. So this is small tasks where you need to do small social media tasks. It can be comments, it can be different other things, and Timebox has a lot of tasks like this. In general it doesn't pay well, but Timebox actually pays better than most other microtask platforms. But I do have a list also of the best microtask platforms on my website. I will leave a link to that below. The great thing about these are that it's something you can do no matter the country you live in. But let's talk about how you can then put all this together to see the best possible results when you're trying to build a real online business. So the ones that I just showed you are just examples of easy, fast ways to earn a bit of extra money to cover the cost of starting a real online business. And it's because I so often see people wanting to start, for example, an affiliate marketing business, but say like, oh, but I don't have any money to invest into it. Say like, well, the thing is that you really need very little if you just do it the most cost-effective way. And there are so many websites that offer you to easily do that. And the thing is, if your goal is to actually earn a full-time income or build a real business with a huge earning potential, then you just need to be aware that only spend the time needed on these platforms to earn a bit extra on the side to cover the cost, and then spend the rest of your time to build your business, go through training, build the foundation, be consistent every single week. If you don't take consistent actions over several months, then you will not see results. So this is very important, because sometimes then people say like, oh, I want to use this method, but then they get distracted and end up spending a couple of hours a day doing small micro tasks, and then they don't have time or energy to actually build a business, and then of course it will never grow into a full-time income or a really great online business. But this is a realistic way to start with zero investment and actually build a real great income and potentially even a six-figure online income. And this is actually also how I started myself, with small micro tasks, and then I used some of the earnings to fund the first training, the first few tools I needed, and I have also helped a lot of other people get started. So if this sounds like something for you, then I will leave a link below to more information about my top recommended way to get started with affiliate marketing, the most cost-effective way, where you will actually also connect with me. So if you have any questions, then you can also ask me there directly. So make sure to check that out. And if you have any questions, also just ask in a comment below and I will make sure to reply. And if the video helped you, then also make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.